All right, here we go. I am Eddie G. Got my master's degree. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified strength coach. So part of being a certified personal trainer and part of being a certified strength coach is making sure my client or clients don't get hurt that easily or lower the chance of the probability of them getting hurt. And that's what I'm doing this video today. This is called managing lower back pain, fixing lower back pain, dealing with lower back pain. Everything has to do with that lower back pain right in here. And most men, I can tell you right away, we have lower back issues because of the glutes. The glutes are underactive. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. And I'm going to give you a few stretches and a few exercises, and that's it. I'm not going to get 10 exercises, 12. You got to do this, you got to do that. No. A couple times a week, a couple of sets, each exercise. And if you like that, add another set. And if you need another day, do another day. But, don't start saying that you're going to do 20 sets a week and you're not going to do nothing. Start, you know, give yourself 2 months of working out before you go. So again, this is me. We're going to start here. So as you can see, this is I call it an adapted cobra stretch. Why adapted? Because sometimes, first of all, because the toes are digging into the ground and the stomach is off the ground. In a traditional cobra stretch, the stomach is touching the ground. Just about half of your upper body is off the ground, and these legs are lying straight. That's why I call it adaptive cobra stretch. So why this stretch? Because this stretch activates a bit more glutes. All right. So again, in the regular cobra stretch would just be about right here. Watch. That's your regular cobra stretch right there. Stomach still on the ground. This right here would be laying flat. These toes kind of would just be dangling over here. Do you know what I mean? Like the footwell would be flat, touching the ground. But no, I'm digging the toes in. That way it kind of activates up here the glutes and the lower back. And if you have a lot of pain in your lower back, like I had, I used to do this stretch a lot when I was wrestling. When you're wrestling, sometimes you get some lower back issues. So again, that's what I'm calling it adaptive. So you can do it this way. I recommend you do it this way too. You're still getting a good stretch here, and you're involving some glutes as well. And right there, I look up. It just kind of alleviates the pain in here, Give it a shot. What do you got to lose? It's not going to hurt. It's only going to help. If you like the traditional cobra stretch, then do that one, I'm just giving you some extra tips that have helped my clients and have helped me in these last 20 some years dealing with lower back issues after being in a few accidents, whether it be on the freeway or on a motorcycle or whatever when I was younger. And this has helped me stay mobile and help me coach and help me, do the do. You know what I mean? So as you can see here, I'm going to kind of go into a different stretch, and I'm going to name that one there the adapted lat and cat stretch. Why lat and cat stretch? Well, as you can see, as I reach back and I'm reaching here, I'm stretching the lat muscles right here. Now, lat muscle stands for latissimus dorsi muscles. So we just call them lats. Those are side back muscles, huge muscles right in here. And the cat stretch, because you can see the kind of spine here, it's kind of like when a cat stretches, and I know that's a popular pose and some people's exercise regimens. So I'm doing both in there. This has helped a lot of my clients. So I'm showing you again today that this can definitely help you. Won't hurt you, but will help you. All right. And that's the stretch, and you hold it there for as long as you want to. Oh, also, if you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button. Look up, try to get all the notifications. I'm going to try to post weekly, or maybe bi-weekly if I can. All right. But bear with me if I don't post every week, because this takes time for me to make these videos. Also, I do have that Instagram at GF7Fit, so follow me there. I try to upload videos, stuff that motivates you. Okay, so that's enough for the stretches. This next one here, again, lower back pain. We got the band right here. And that band, you're going to stretch it out as much as you can. This is the green band, so this is a hefty one. So it's called the adapted banded deadlift. Really targeting the lower back. Again, really targeting that lower back area, but also the glutes. Again, most people's problem stems from the glutes are being inactive, whether it be the maximus, minimus, or medius. Your medius is right here, and that's responsible when your leg swings out. Okay. And we should work all of those as well. So this one, I'm just going to let you know, if your hands are closer to the center here, it's not as much tension. The wider your hands go out and you grab more of the band there, it's going to be more tension. So that's what I'm going to do here. See, I slid my hands out there and you break it up. You can see a little bit more tension there. All right. Good posture. Good job. And bringing it back down, I'm even going to grab wider now. There's going to be a little bit more tension there. And then, oh yeah, also, if you got a Facebook page, go to the Facebook page at GF7Fit, like it and follow it. Coming up there, more towards the middle, a little easier, and then towards the sides, and it'll be a little harder. And you can see it's going to give you a little more. This one's really good therapy, man, for your back. Hitting that lower back and hitting and really activating the glutes area. All right. So the last one is the cable Romanian deadlift. As you know, Romanian deadlift, if you're doing it with a bar, you don't touch the ground. That's why I'm naming this cable Romanian deadlift. And this is probably the best one if you have access to a gym. If you don't have access to a gym, you have to do the banded ones. If you have access to a gym, go to the cable machine, get the straight bar. It could be a short bar, long bar, doesn't matter. As long as it's a straight bar, even if it's the easy crow bar. Look, it doesn't matter. The thing is you need a cable and you need weights and a pulley system. That's it. You could do them at home. You could do them at the gym. I know sometimes when I make videos, people are like, well, I don't have access to a gym. Or I don't have access to it. Look, just keep it simple. Just get in there and do a couple of sets. It's going to help your lower back. All right. So right here, you really want a hip hinge. I'm going to take the hips back, as you're going to see. The first thing is to take the hips back, and then the hands come down naturally. Now, if it's a traditional Romanian deadlift, the bar's going to slide on the shins a bit, or just a little bit in front of the shins, kind of like a stiff leg deadlift, if that's your preference. All right. Exercise is not a one size fits all. Exercise varies from person to person to a certain extent. Obviously, we're all people. We all have the two eyes and the two shoulders, and your liver's here, and your heart's here, and your brain's here. Yes. And we're going to do basic movement patterns, very similar. But there's going to be a little bit of adaptations, and there'll be a little bit of varieties and differences in body types. Okay. So just keep that in mind, because you might see a video, oh, but this person says this or this person says this. Good. That's their opinion and that's their expertise based on what they're doing. I've been training people for over 10 years. I got the master's degree. I got the certifications. I can tell you a general consensus, but there's always exceptions to the rules. And I try to always do the general rule, but I also try to hit a little bit of the exceptions. Okay. So with this one, though, is probably the best one for the lower back and the glutes. And again, you're going to take the hips back and then bring them up. Okay, take the hips all the way as far back as you can. Really get a good stretch and look at that back should be like that. Boom. All right, right there's a natural curvature of the back, about right here, about middle upper back right here. That's a natural curvature of the spine. So that's a very strong back position. The hips are way back. That means that my hamstrings are flexible. Do a lot of flexibility exercise. Look at the knees are not moving forward. So the knees do not come forward. All right. I see a lot of people trying to do this exercise. The hips go back. All right. Look, the shins almost stay the same. The hips are going to go back. The shin angle is not going to change. You're not going to see an angle like this. It's going to stay vertical. Not going to go horizontal. Watch this. Hips go back. Did you see the shin move? Did you see the knees go forward? No. What happened? Actually, the knee went back a little bit. What? Catch that again. Watch the knee go back a little bit. Watch. Hips go back. Watch. Hips are going to go back. Watch. And the knee went a little bit. Okay. Watch. Hips go back. Look. So actually the knee started here and it traveled back a little bit. Let's try that again. Right here. Slow motion. The knee's right here. It's going to come back just a tad there. Watch. See, I move back. That's what you want. That means the hips are going back. Yeah. The hips are going back. That's what you want. You're not trying to drop down into a squat. A squat, the knees go forward and the shin kind of goes in this angle. And then it's kind of your back's this angle and the shin's in this angle. If you could see that, it's kind of like this, like two parallel lines. Here, the shins are staying like this and the hips are going back. All right. Just like that. One more time. Hips go back. See how much the hips are going back? The The knee angle really never changed. It went slightly back, and the shin is staying pretty much vertical. That's an awesome Romanian deadlift. I'm not saying it because I'm doing it, because obviously, it's like if I was coaching myself, if I was a client, and this guy, whoever this guy is there, if I was coaching him, I say, hey man, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. What's wrong with that? The body position is good. The hips are way back. There's flexibility in the hamstrings. There's a good shin angle. That means a lot of lower back is getting stronger, and a lot of glutes are working here. You know, when the knee doesn't move, the knee angle doesn't move much, and the shin angle doesn't move much. That means you're getting a lot of glute activation. Look, people, the stronger your glutes are, the less chance, the less probability of your lower back going out on you. You heard that right. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. The stronger, the more active your glutes are, the less chance or the lower probability of your lower back hurting. You have a lot of lower backache. Your glute muscles are way bigger than your lower back muscles. So if those are strong, they're gonna help out when you're walking, running, jumping, sprinting, working, doing functional movements for work. You're not gonna have to worry about that lower back pain and missing days at work and missing that money and taking days off from work. You can be enjoying them at the beach with a nice healthy back. If you like with this video, this is what I'm about. I'm about coaching, the fundamentals, the basics, the details, everything. Subscribe. All right. Hit that subscribe. And if you did, man, I want to thank you because I appreciate you. All right. Eddie G, GS7 Fit. Hope you liked the video. All right. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you subscribe. Comment, like, share.